Hello, it's our time. As a matter of fact, we're a few minutes past our time because it is storming out this way. But that doesn't mean that we cannot still uh, enjoy our lives. So hopefully, we won't have any interruptions. But I wanted to come to you guys today live, and I want to talk about an important question. So, um, sorry, my phone is going off. Must be one of my lovely children, my nephew probably. Um, Today, I want to ask you guys the question as well as ask myself. And for those of you, if this is applicable, great. If it's not, maybe you can help some of us. The question for today is, why are we trying to compete with someone's highlight reels or their social media presence? So, why are we trying to compete with someone's highlight reels or social media presence? So, in today's society, there are so many people who are trying to live or portray a life or lifestyle on social media. Not always the case, but excuse me one second. But we family, y'all. My lips is chapped. Y'all don't want me on here looking chapped and dry. So, we often have people on here who look rich. We have people on here who look beautiful, that portray success. Those who portray relationships as happy, um, or hashtag relationship goals. But it may not always be the case. So, why do we as a people try to emulate or base our lives around something that's on a highlight reel or, excuse me, a social media presence? Um, so, let's just start from the beginning. We all um, have had some celebrity or singer or teacher where we thought that they stood out in a crowd, that they were worth emulating or at least taking a look at their lifestyle and how they live or how they portray themselves, so on and so forth. Um, and I don't know about you guys, but at the end of the day, I was disappointed when I found out who they really were. And what I mean by that is, um, they portray the person that you see in the public eye, but those people have a private life. And the private life may or may not be what you see in public. There are people who are featured as very glamorous. Some of the models are very beautiful, male and female, and trans. But when you see them, they not glamorized all the time. They might have on sweats, they might have on a t-shirt, some ratty shorts, or old ratty shirt. They comfortable in their own skin, and when they go out for a role or to model, they're at their job. They have to perform and look their best. For me, I used to be a label person. Like everything I used to own had to be a label. I was the brokest I ever was, but that's a whole nother that's a whole nother story. But I'm saying all of this to say that sometimes when we try to emulate people who look like what we think success looks like, or look like what we think beauty looks like. Hey nephew, welcome to the live. Um, it can cause us problems. It can cause us self-esteem issues. It can cause us um, anxiety, depression. Just trying to keep up with the Joneses per se, or even worse, trying to be better than the Joneses. Um, it can wreak havoc on your wallet, on your mental capacity, you know, and it can cause a lot of stress and strife in your life. So why do we do those type of things? Okay, nephew, you might have to watch it after the fact. It's storming here too, but I'm gonna just go ahead with the live. I know most of my followers are gonna watch after the storm, but I still wanted to get this in because I have a webinar. So go ahead and log out, and you can watch it after the fact. I'm not on here for numbers, baby. I just want to get the I want to get the message out, and then people can you can always respond when you watch it in the comments or DM me. And that goes for everyone else as well. If you are not able to watch this live, I am not mad at you. It is storming. It is storming where I'm at right now. Our power went out and came back on. And now that it's on, that's why I'm trying to hurry up and do this live, because I have a webinar. So I won't be on here long, but I definitely wanted to bring you content. And I definitely wanted to have you to use your mind, you know? So I'm on here and we are talking about yet again, why are we trying to compete with someone's highlight reel or social media presence? And I was explaining to you how that's done. People may see an actor, or rapper, singer, uh, movie star, and they're online. And of course, if they're successful in the music business, movie business, Hollywood, they have a certain amount of money to live a certain type of lifestyle. If you work in a 9 to 5, or if you're unemployed, for whatever reason, and you're trying to live a lifestyle of somebody that's rich, based off of what you see on social media, the movies, what you hear on radio, a highlight reel, it's going to cause you problems. So my question is, why do we do it? And that's the question I'm asking you, for you to ask yourself. Why am I doing that? Why do I feel like I have to live up to what somebody else is doing or someone else has? The bottom line is, and I tell you guys this every single solitary time I'm on here, and I'm going to continue to tell you until I beat it into your brain, your mind, your heart, and your soul. You are unique and special of your own. You don't need to be anybody but you. You're already great. You already exude greatness. There's no need for you to be like Sally Joe or I don't know what's a good name, Kevin, on his highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be one of the 100 Suit Brothers. Like, you don't have to be you know what I'm saying, $300, $500, $1,000 custom made suits. And if you can afford a suit off the rack, that's where you at. It's okay. You styled at a corner. Your style is unique and of its own. It's a lot of things go into that. It is your mood, it's your mindset, it's your finances. So why do we do this? Why do we continue to want to be like an Instagram model? And there's no shade to none of these people. I'm just asking a question for you to ask yourself. Why do you feel like you have to be like the Instagram model? Or why do you feel like you have to compete with the Instagram model, or compete with a brother who seems to have himself all together, or compete with teenagers who dance on, or people who dance on social media platforms or on highlight reels? Why do you feel like you have to compete with somebody else's animal? Like, you got to have your animal on live. Why do you feel like you have to compete? You are special. You are unique. You are beautiful inside and out. You are worthy of everything that's supposed to come your way. Your path is your path. And if you are working towards your path, that's enough to keep you busy without worrying about somebody else's path, what they have, how they got it, so on and so forth. Um, if you're going to use the highlight reel and the social media presence, use it as something to encourage you if that's your goal. Pay attention to things like how they got that way. Oftentimes, I know famous people are now sharing more and more that how they became famous or how they made this amount of money, how they obtain this house or car. And it comes with hard work. It comes with hard work. Everyone is not fortunate enough to just have it. Even those Instagram models, when you see those people or those hairdressers that are online or the people that's making themselves, they might not tell you this, but every day is not a good day. Every day is not a good day for the online salespeople and the boutiques and stores. Every day they're not making a whole lot of money. They may not even have started off making a whole lot of money. They may be where they're at now, but they may not be have made a lot of money. Viewers do not equal dollars. Let me explain that to you. There are a lot of people who are online that have a lot of views and not damn dollar to back it up. I say what I said. There are a lot of people who are online who have a lot of views and they do make dollars. Some have bought their viewers and some have true authentic viewership. I can't tell you who is who because I'm not into all that. But I'm saying all of this to say that I hope that I will encourage someone to know that what somebody else does on live or in their reel has no reflection on you. It's just for entertainment purposes. That's it. Socialization and entertainment purposes. That is all. And if you a person who loves social media, who likes being on social media, networking and interacting with people, I suggest that you use these platforms in a positive way. Something that's going to motivate you, something that's going to inspire you, that's going to encourage you, that's going to educate you and promote you to learn or to grow or to evolve, because that's what we do here. So I'm hoping if you're watching my lives, if you're watching on Instagram, on Facebook, or on Instagram, and soon we'll be adding Clubhouse. I'm hoping that you learn something here, or that you provide some information for all of us to learn, and that we all can grow and we all will evolve. That is the purpose of my life. And please, if you have any questions about how I live, I am very much so transparent because it's not always what it seems. We all have things that we go through. We have life challenges. We have death in our families. We have sickness in ourselves and the others that we care about. Like life happens for everyone. But please remember that life is 90% of how you deal with it and 10% of what happened. I want you guys to understand that the person that you see in the mirror every day is awesome. The person that you see in the mirror every day is spectacular. They're magnificent. They're wonderful. Right where you at. Like before you take any step to grow, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, your hair, whatever, your weight loss or weight gain, whatever it is, you are wonderful. You're perfect. You're special right there. Now, with that being said, you are always encouraged to improve yourself based upon what you feel you need to do and what goals you need to achieve. Um, so if you want to, I don't know, wear lashes, yes, look at the lives, look at YouTube, look at Instagram, look at Facebook tutorials, but use it as a learning lesson. And if yours don't look like the people online yet, that's okay. Keep practicing. You're going to get it if that's meant for you. Now, I don't want the people in the backseat to not understand. I said, if that's meant for you, if that is your path and that is where you're supposed to be, then that will be for you. If you're a hairdresser and you're watching all these people online doing hair, use it as a learning tool. Use it as a motivation. Um, Never diminish your self worth because of what you see on a highlight reel or social media. At the end of the day, it's you. If you want to do better, you can always do better. You can always learn more, grow. Uh, you can always evolve into whoever you choose you want to be. I will hope it will be for the good because some people go through things and decide that they want to change for the worse. Um, that's toxic. Um, and it can be cumbersome and create more problems. But again, I'm going to ask you, why are we trying to emulate, be like, compete with someone else's highlight reel or social media presence? Um, you guys know I always say I love you. Hey, guy, mama, welcome to the live. I always tell you guys I love you. I always tell you guys how wonderful and special and unique you are. I'm not sure if you really believe me. Let me take these glasses off so you can see me, because I don't tell people things that I think are untrue. I deal in truth, not conceptualism. Um, you are wonderful. You are special. You are unique just because you. Um, and when you start adding things like education and skills and trades, or you came with gift, that just increases your magnificence. It increases your awesomeness. Like, it just increases, it enhances, it adds to someone that has already got it going on. Like, you got it going on. I don't know how else to tell you. I want you guys to look in the mirror and tell yourself every day, I love you because you're awesome, you're sweet, you're kind, you're giving. You know how to put an outfit together. Hey, you got that eyelash on correctly. You know how to beat your face. You know how to style that hair. For the you treated yourself. You know what I'm saying? You did something for yourself. You didn't allow anybody to bring you anything toxic. All of those things are accomplishments, and we do them every single day without thinking. I want you guys to be mindful of those things and then celebrate. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your journey. Celebrate your wins and work on your losses, whatever those may be. But know that you are great already. So I want to leave you with the question. And again, I love positive feedback. I love all feedback, but I especially love positive feedback. For those of you that are willing to share, either in a DM or um, in the comments or what have you, why it is that you feel like you need to compete or emulate or whatever it is with other people's famous people, social media celebrities, regular celebrities in Hollywood or Atlanta or wherever. Why do you feel like you need to compete with their highlight reel or their social media presence, or a singer, a rapper? Let me know. I would love to know. I just know if you're authentically you, that is the best person you can be. Um, and that's who I love you for. I love you for being the best person you can be. And if you're on that path and you're on that journey to be the best person you can be, you should be proud of yourself. You should be happy with yourself. And you should be satisfied in knowing that you are moving and learning and growing and evolving into the person that you want to be, you desire to be, or you need to be. And that speaks that speaks volumes. That really, really, really speaks volumes. So, like I said again, I wanted to come on here. I wanted to pose that question. We are definitely in the social media world. We are definitely, whether you're using it for business or pleasure, we see a lot of things on social media, and we see a lot of people, and not all of them are transparent. Some of those people have gone broke trying to keep up a look for followers and likes. Some of those people are not mentally well. They're not emotionally well. They might not have anybody at home to tell them they love them, but they may receive praise on these sites and these apps from people that they really don't know. They may be someone that don't have any family, or someone that just appears to be something that they're not. And then there are other people who are genuinely who they are, and they're just sharing it with the world. It's very hard to tell which is which. And so, again, Why are you trying to compete with someone that is on social media or their highlight reel? Um, and that's my time for today. Like I said, it is stormy. I pray that you all are safe and well. Please don't be like me and be hard headed and be on your Wi Fi or telephones or internet. You can always watch this later. If you're not having any storms or anything, please share these lives. Again, it's open to the public. I love for people to interact and to share. Your opinions, your thoughts, your comments, your experiences are very much so important to me. Um, and that's because I'm here for all of us to grow, for all of us to learn. And if your goal is to evolve into, I've heard people say that 2.0 version of you, or the best of you, or I've heard so many different. But if you're on a journey to grow, um, let me let you know that it's a life journey, and you're going to have stages of growth, and you're going to have stages of testing, and you're going to have stages of fallback. Guess what? It's okay. You're still great. You're still awesome. You're still unique, and you are still you. Until the next time, I love you guys. Please be safe. Uh, Wash your hands, wear your mask, practice social distancing, and just be careful. Enjoy your summer, but do it safely. Until tomorrow or Thursday. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Bye,